Good afternoon, everyone. I am Edison, the eldest son of Eddie and Merle. It is unfortunate that I cannot attend my father's funeral today as we are currently locked down here in an island prison called Australia. It has been 20 months since the government has locked down the international borders. Although we had very few COVID deaths, close to 1,500 since the past 18 months, the pandemic has resulted to a lot of pain and heartaches to a lot of Australian family all over the world. And I'm already part of the statistics. In the Bible, there's a verse which says, "There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the sun, under the heavens. A time to be born and a time to die, time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build, a time to weep and a time to laugh, and a time to mourn and a time to dance. This time, it is our time to mourn and celebrate the life of my father, Eddie." Eddie is the first member of the family to attain a college degree among his siblings, but before that, he used to be a porter, or in Tagalog, pahinante or cargador, in a soap factory in a small town city of San Pablo in the Philippines. A cargador normally loads and unloads hundreds of boxes of soap into a truck, but through hard work and determination, he was able to finish his studies by supporting himself as well as his immediate family. He is a person who is good in math, and he fondly recalled that his female classmates in the university or in college will gather around him asking for help in solving math problems. Although one subject that he's very afraid of is English. He said, "You can ask me anything about math, but not with English. And I will shy away when the topic is about the English subject." Which is an irony because later in his life, he has to migrate in an English-speaking country, the US. Eddie is a very loyal person to his wife, to his family, and to his friends and employer. After college, he was promoted as the salesman of the same soap factory that he was employed. One of the jobs of the salesman is to deliver soap in small town, rural Philippines in the 60s. In one of his trips, they were stopped by a group of men who ordered to give them the sales money. Eddie, being a wise person, normally segregates the big portion of the money at the back of the truck and just maintain a small amount of money with him. Sure enough, the hold-uppers were able to get the small amount of money but shot him in the leg before fleeing away. As he lay bleeding in the street, it is fortunate that one of his customers recognized him, and they were riding in a jeepney and happened to pass by and recognize him and brought him to the hospital. It would have been a different story if that customer did not happen to pass by, and they were able to take him to the nearest hospital. And it would be a different story if they were not there. While in his hospital, he was able to turn over the big portion of money to his employer. He met his wife, Merle, and they stayed through thick and thin over the last 58 years. But in the past few days in the hospital bed, I can see their love were still strong until his last days in the hospital. And I give respect to my mother Merly, who stayed with him, cared for him, while she herself has some health issues as well. As a father, I remember he is a strict disciplinarian. I remember when I was in grade school, I was asked to recite for him the multiplication table. So starting from 1 times 1 up to 10 times 10, and you have to do it perfectly. In a way, this helped me as I go through my degree and my profession later in life. And it became the foundation and an example of excellence through education. He is always there and very supportive, accompanying me through the different stages in my life. During the last visit with him, my last visit with him in October of 2018, just before the COVID pandemic, I can remember him telling to me, and he was proud, saying, he devoted his life to his family and to ensure that my children won't suffer the same hardships as I experienced. This is what I fear, that through time I may forget you and losing you will be just a normal thing. But no, I will surely miss you and your memories will be etched in my heart forever. In closing, here is a poem made by David Harkins, which said, you can close your eyes and pray that he'll come back, or you can open your eyes and see all he's left. You can remember him only that he is gone, or you can cherish his memory and let it live on. You can cry and close your mind, and your mind be empty and turn your back, or you can do what he'd want. Smile, open your eyes, love, and go on. I think I know the choice for my family, and I will smile, open our eyes, love each other, and move on. Remember him and cherish the good memories we had with him. And until we meet again, may God bless you in the palm of his hand. I wish to thank you all for all those who are present here, all our relatives in the Philippines, Italy, and in Australia as well, Pabilona, Maldonado, Belista family. I would like also to thank my brother Erwin and Kat, JB and Mami Tita, who were tirelessly supporting my parents. And also to Tia Mel, Giselle, PJ for being there when we need the most. And especially to my mother Merly, who has been giving love constantly during his last days. We will see each other again, as his wish is to be buried with near his parents in the Philippines. Daddy, mahal na mahal ko kayo, mahal namin kayo, and hope we'll see each other again in heaven. Salamat po. Thank you sa inyong lahat.